that you can take with you wherever you want to travel in the world. Welcome to the live stream training today. Comment me here below in the chat if you guys are ready for that. If you guys are ready to rock in your online, portable, profitable coaching business that you can rock in your bikini. My name is Vanessa Simpkins, and I'm the founder of Take Your Power Back Now, Women's Empowerment. We teach a variety of programs here for coaches who are women who want to learn online technology and create more freedom, wealth, and impact in their business. And I think the real key here is freedom, right? You started an online coaching business because you don't want to be tied down by a boss or a job or somebody outside of yourself telling you when you can take vacations, or somebody outside of you deciding how valuable your time and energy is, right? So comment me below if you guys are ready to rock today. I've got a rad training for you all about how to create your own portable, profitable online coaching business you guys can rock in your bikini. This is called the Bikini Business Breakthrough Group. And I've been teaching women now over the last 13 years how to do this whole online coaching thing. What are the pieces? What are the parts? I'm going to take you guys through three key shifts that we've been able to support now thousands of women all around the world implementing our bikini business blueprint or kind of formula. Some of our clients not just doing 6 figures or $100,000 a year, but close to that per month. And I know that that might sound like totally crazy right now, but possible. So comment here below, comment me, I'm in, if that sounds like something you're interested in creating. And I'm going to go ahead and share some screens while we wait for more of you rock stars to dive in. So welcome to the training. How to build a portable, profitable online coaching business you can rock in your bikini. This is me, not a bikini. I'm in a new bathing suit, which so fun. And so grateful. Last week I was down in Southern California, down in sunny San Diego. And hey, how rad is it to have a business where I don't have to be there, pulling all the levers, doing all the coaching, doing all the training, doing all the management. My team, I can take a week, 2 weeks, a month, and, our clients get rad results, right? It's a business. And so super grateful to have some downtime by the pool with some friends on a boat, and got me thinking, how grateful I am to have a business that allows me freedom to travel, freedom to impact women's lives on a massive scale. And so I want to share with you guys a few rad, quick results that you can expect when you implement this bikini business blueprint, right? This is Leslie Allen. She was a doctor when she came to see us, and she had a physical brick and mortar business. And she, didn't want to be having to go to an office, having to manage, staff, having to pay rent. And so we helped her cook up an online program, a functional medicine program, and she was able to move her services online. Cool, $35,000 from my functional medicine services, and her brick and mortar business is doing super well as well. She got 2 revenue streams, pretty cool. Susan over here is only working 4 hours a day, outsourcing everything else. We're going to talk a little bit about that. How do you grow a team? How do you create time freedom for yourself? Erica did a $90,000 launch. Susan made $30,000 last month. Cheryl booked 2 breakthrough calls. Tara, $42,000 in sales. I mean, these are some of the results that you can expect when you have an online coaching business, and a few other keys that I want to share with you guys here today. This is one of our graduates, Vanessa Simpson. She joined our Bikini Biz Coach program, bought a 5-acre property. She's hosting retreats now, manifested recurring revenue and clients. And she said she would not be where she is today if I took that money and invested it into college. So she was really young. She was like 21 years old, I think. So you're always only one decision away from a totally different life. And welcome if you're tuning in here to today's training. I want to invite you guys to pop some questions here in the chat. I'm going to answer those in a little bit. So make sure that you do, if you have questions as you're tuning in here, make sure you pop them in the chat. For those of you who are brand new here in the Facebook group and you maybe not, you're not aware of, what this is really all about. Again, my name is Vanessa Simpkins, and I run a 7-figure women's empowerment company called Take Your Power Back Now. I'm looking for my book over here. It all started, several years ago, maybe 12 years, 13 years ago now. But the book, Take Your Power Back Now, How to Overcome the Resistance to Creating a Life You Love, really put my business on the map. And it was, labor of love. Holy smokes. I'm a Canadian who moved to Hawaii, and I had to figure out online marketing because I didn't want to live in the winter anymore. And when I moved to Kauai, Hawaii, how many of you guys have been there? It's a beautiful, magical place. Realized that you couldn't really do all of the same kind of live marketing strategies that I was doing back home in Montreal, Canada, like little mini live events and things like that. So I really had to learn online marketing because there's like nobody in Hawaii. It's part of the thrill, but so I did everything from running telesummits, publishing books. The book is really rad, but it wasn't until I really leaned in heavily, invested $60,000 in a mastermind program to learn about paid advertising and hosting mastermind programs. In the last 6 years, we've done over $10 million in sales, all online, helping women entrepreneurs like yourself, coaches, healers, experts, break through all of their visibility blocks, gain crystal clarity on their niche, their marketing message, and of course, teach them online marketing and sales, right? So we've had some rad results from our clients. And hopefully after you guys, tune in here and gather the training from today, you'll also be getting rad results in your coaching business and have more freedom, right? That's the whole point. And there's never been a better time here with COVID. So welcome to the training. Let me know if you guys can all hear me and see me. Comment below. Let me know where you're from. So I can all hear you and see you and make sure that all this rad, I love it when technology works. All of this rad technology is working. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly tune in here. Make sure that everyone can hear me and see me. And then we're going to dive into the training. And of course, if you guys have questions, just drop them in here below. All right, so let's get started. So I want to share with you 3 keys that really turn things around for me. What's up? Selena is here. Casey is here from Washington and Connecticut. Awesome sauce. Welcome, rock stars. I am here in Northern California now, living in Mount Shasta, and it is beautiful here today. Beautiful, beautiful mountain vibes. Okay, so we're going to start with these 3 keys. And the number one thing that holds coaches back, that held me back from launching my business over 13 years ago, were the negative beliefs. The negative beliefs. Wait a second. Maybe this is better. Can you guys hear me better now? I had my microphone like way over there on the side. Yes, can hear you. Great. Okay. Let me know. I want to make sure that I got this whole mic set up properly. One of the biggest things that held me back was this limiting belief. All right. So the number one thing that you guys have to really conquer is obliterating all of the negative beliefs that keep you from deciding, committing, and investing in your goals and your dreams and taking massive action right now. So for me, that limiting belief that kept me struggling for 2 years, that probably cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, was the belief that it would take me too long to make as much money in my online coaching business as I was making in my JOB. Now, I had a bit of a different JOB than most people. I was in sales and I was selling mops and lint removers, and I made $1,000 a day commission sales. I wrote my first book about it, From Bankrupt to Making $900 a Day Selling Mops. And like many people, I had a job that paid great money, but it wasn't my purpose. It wasn't my passion. And I remember driving to work in my minivan with, like Wayne Dyer and like all these personal development things into my CD Walkman. That's how long ago this was. It was an old minivan. And I would drive to work, and my minivan was kind of like my office. And I thought to myself, you know, one day I'm going to be able to break out of this rut and start my own business. But I was afraid that it would take me too long. And that belief, that negative belief, cost me about 2 years of staying in a job longer than I needed to. And it also cost me a lot of, money. And the funny thing is, as soon as I launched my coaching business, I replaced my JOB income that very first year. So what about you? What is the negative belief that's costing you, time and money and living your dreams, or launching your business, profits, freedom? What is that limiting belief that's costing you or taking you away from deciding, committing, investing in yourself, and taking massive action right now? All right. The two things I'd love to hear. Comment here below in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Don't just let this be another, live stream that you tune into and take a bunch of cool notes, but participate. I'd love to hear from you. What is the limiting belief that's preventing you from committing, deciding, investing in your goals, and taking massive action today? So that's the first thing. Obliterate your negative beliefs. Second thing is, and then this is what's really helped our clients, that we've helped thousands of women go from, some of them from scratch, some of them not being able, not having a website, not having, their or having a part of a funnel, or they have a website, but it's not bringing them sales, right? So these are the 3 keys that have helped our clients really skyrocket their confidence and cash flow in their online coaching business. The second key is having the right clarity. Clarity gives you power. When you have clarity in your business, you take action, you get results. So clarity on what specifically? Well, clarity on having a high ticket program, right? Having a high ticket program that you can sell for $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. I've had people, nutritionists, naturopaths, dietitians, spiritual energy workers, Reiki, massage therapists, spa owners, all kinds of service professionals come to us here at Take Your Power Back Now and say, hey, can I turn this into a high ticket coaching program? Sure. Can I really charge $5,000 for this? You would not believe. Real estate agents, any kind of service provider where you're helping people get a result in record time. People will pay you money to save time, to overcome digestive disorders, help their kids sleep better. A woman working with teenagers on learning disabilities, I mean, you name it, you can create a high ticket program. Most people though really struggle with this, and it can take them years. I've met women who are, have taken all kinds of courses, and they're still not clear on their high ticket coaching program. So you need clarity on that, right? Who is your audience? Who are you speaking to? What is your marketing message? Who are you serving? What are you delivering? What are people going to pay a high ticket for? Number 2, clarity on a sales machine. You need a way to turn your leads into sales. You need a way to turn your leads into sales online. So how do you get people that have never seen you before, a cold audience, take notice of you, and then show up, and want to raise their hand, want to buy from you? What is that sales attraction machine, that sales attraction system? We show our clients how to do that in a variety of ways. We have 3 sales attraction systems that we take our clients through. This one that you're in right now is a sales attraction system, right? You probably saw an email, or you saw me pop up live here in the Facebook group, or you got an SMS notification, and then you showed up here live, right? So this whole Facebook group is one of the systems that we teach our clients. Some of them are doing $30,000, $50,000 a month, simply from having a Facebook group like this and doing live stream videos, engaging with their clients. So that's one of the ways that we teach. Second sales attraction system that we teach is a video sales letter funnel. So this is really rad. Once you're clear on your niche, you know who your audience is, you know who you're serving, now we're going to go and take it a little bit more advanced and run some traffic to a video sales letter funnel. And some of our clients are really scaling their income with that. So mastering paid advertising, you got to get clear on which kind of ads do you run? You know, how do you know if your ads are working? How do you know what converts best? Or should you do video ads? Should you do static ads? Should you do video ads on Facebook or on YouTube? How does it work? Should you do retargeting ads? All of this stuff we cover. And then finally, the fourth thing that you really need to clarity on is making decisions. You know, the people that take our program and really knock it out of the park, like some of the people I showed you here at the beginning, these testimonials, they are people who make decisions quickly and get into action. It's when you hem and haw and you delay and you procrastinate. This is when things get, well, this is when you just, you know, you delay, which leads us to our third point. So the third point, Michelle says, oh, I cannot hear you. Sorry. Hey, Michelle. Let me know if you guys, there's a problem with the volume, but you guys should be able to hear me pretty well. Let me know, let me know. That's important that you can hear me. And the third key, most people procrastinate making important decisions because of some kind of limiting belief or mindset. So the third key is really having a millionaire mindset. Guys, I remember when I really heavily invested in myself at the beginning of this career of mine. At 13 years ago, I spent more on a mentor than my rent was costing me. And, you know, some people might have called that crazy, but I was more committed to having a life of freedom than I was to living, you know, working for somebody else for the rest of my life. And so having a millionaire mindset is really about deciding how much is your time really worth. It's about outsourcing to people, you know, the things that you really shouldn't be doing so you can focus on building your business, building out these systems, things like hiring a cleaning lady, simple things like this, right? Why are you going to spend your Sunday cleaning your house when you could be out enjoying your life with all the money that you make in your business? Doesn't make any sense. So hiring team members to help you so you're not the only one doing all of the work in your business. This is a huge complaint that I hear from a lot of, you know, coaches that have been at this game for, you know, several years. They have money, they have clients coming in the door, and they want to scale. They don't know how to do it. They feel like they've created themselves more of a job. Millionaire mindset is about owning your value. It's about the habits for success, right? These are all things that we teach our clients on the inside of our programs. And the most important thing is really investing in yourself. You know, successful millionaire mindset coaches understand that the only thing that's in the way between where they are now and where they want to be is simply what they don't know. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. The only successful millionaire coaches, you know, and you think about it, $1 million sounds like, oh, wow, it's so much money, but it's really not. It's not that much money. They understand that to get from where they are, the only thing in the way from where they are to where they want to be is something that they don't know. And they invest to acquire that knowledge and wisdom, and usually support and community, because you can't see your own blind spots. You can't see where you're, you know, holding yourself back, or where you're, you know, hiding out in procrastination or excuses or inaction because of fear. And that's why I'm super committed to teaching women through mastermind programs. I'm gonna grab some tea because it is incredible what happens when women can see and learn together. You know, there's so much more growth and momentum and fun and play. And, you know, you think about doing something new, like, you know, okay, you want to take your yearly income and turn it into a monthly income. Well, there's a lot of new habits you're going to have to learn. There's a lot of new behaviors you're going to have to show up and model. And so you're not going to get that information out of a book. You're going to have mentors that help and guide you. You're going to have a support team. So joining a community is super powerful. Having a mentor, having people to guide you is it's not an option. It's a necessity. And successful entrepreneurs with a millionaire mindset understand that there's nothing that they can't accomplish so long as they, find the right resource, the right source of information, and they invest in themselves to acquire the knowledge that they're missing within that gap. So those are the 3 keys, you guys, to creating a portable, profitable online coaching business that you can rock in your bikini. Go ahead and leave me any questions. Drop them here in the chat. I love answering questions. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do a 2-minute commercial break and share with you one of our, I would say, our most popular signature program for coaches who are looking to generate $10,000 a month online consistently. And the website is 10K-in-30-day-program.com. When you go there, this is the website that you will see. This is our 90-day mastermind program for spiritual entrepreneurs, women. So this is a women's empowerment / coaching consulting program. And the whole point of it is that we teach you the systems, we teach you the accountability, we give you the community and the support to create a $10,000 a month income as a coach. Now, are you going to do it in 30 days? I have no idea. That's really up to you. But the whole point of it is that you are able to follow a recipe, implement it, and create a consistent $10,000 a month every single month in your business as a coach. Some of our clients join, they already have maybe a part of the puzzle. Some of them have websites, some of them don't. Some of them have jobs. Some of them are looking to, exit a job and make coaching a full-time thing. And if you head over to 10K-in-30-day-program.com, you can read all about the mastermind program, watch some of the videos on here. We have 8 modules of content, and it'll go through exactly what's covered in every single module. So we have a Facebook group, we have live Q&As every week. You get to work with my team on your Facebook ads, setting up your sales attraction system, getting clear on your high ticket coaching program. It is a strap your tits on and get to work program, 90 days of support. We work on your number 1, your foundation for success, your mindset, and looking at your plan. How do you impregnate these new beliefs into your subconscious so you can show up as a 6- and 7-figure earner? Module 2 is all about getting clear on your niche, your audience, dialing in your sales attraction system, creating your high ticket program. Module 3, we're monetizing now your Facebook group. We're helping you run ads and set up your sales attraction system, everything that you need to generate leads. Module 4 is all about new level, new devil, right? I mean, holy smokes, a lot of women on the inside are kind of freaked out by shit. This is actually going to work. It's not just the fear of failure that can freak you out. It's also the fear of success. So module 4, we kind of build the inner stuff and then we build the outer stuff. It's a really rad program. I wish I'd had this program when I started out 13 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of money, a lot of time from doing all of these crazy complicated things. I wish somebody would have just given me a roadmap to take me from, hey, I have this idea, I want to do this coaching thing, to now I have clients. Now I know how to generate sales every day in my business. I know what I need to be doing. I have the clarity, I have the resources, and I have the habits, the sales skills, the marketing skills, and cleaning out whatever limiting beliefs were in the way, worthiness, deservingness. So this is the program that's, wow, I've taken it through some renditions here. I've maybe been running this program now for since 2012. So a long time. And it is the best program for spiritual women entrepreneurs. Module 5, we cover sales, handling sales objections. Module 6, we look at live streaming, advanced visibility strategies. And module 7 is list building. A lot of our clients want to know, how do you build, a list? How do I, nurture people so we're creating different assets for you in your business. All right, we're creating a Facebook group. We're creating a list that you can market to. A Facebook group is like an asset, you know, any kind of community that you have. A YouTube following, for example, is an asset. So that's module 7. And module 8, a lot of our clients want to run masterminds, right? So we help you create your first 3 to 5 high ticket coaching sales. And then once you have that under your belt, let's show you how to scale. And a lot of our clients join us on the inside of our program. And then they're like, wow, this is really cool how this is run. I want to do the same thing. So check out all of the testimonials here on the page. There are some rad bonuses as well. Workshop profit secret system, how to generate $100,000 a year by hosting small intimate workshops. There's a lot of other bonuses here in this, in the program about healing your inner child, doing some, inner mindset work. So check out the FAQs on here. 10K-in-30-day-program.com is the website. And highly recommend that you join a mastermind program, get support, get accountability, a place where you can ask questions, where you don't feel so alone, and really shortcut your learning curve. I mean, don't do what I did, which is wait kind of for 2 years. I kind of piecemealed and bought a little thing over here and bought a program over there and a program over there. And it took me, 2 years of believing that this crazy limiting belief that it would take me too long to replace my income in, my coaching business. That belief cost me 2 years of staying in a job that, wow, I was starting to resent. And it also cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it was simply untrue. I replaced my income my first year as a coach. And that was back in 2009, long time ago. All right. And since then, I've had the most incredible pleasure of working with amazing women from all around the world. Many of our clients have quit their jobs, bought new cars, taken their family on rad vacations, updated their kitchens. I mean, and more than all of them, the monetary gains, the freedom, to be able to work when they want to, work from home, travel, and do their heart's calling. You really work with women in an impact, or men, or whoever their clients are, in an impactful way. So check out 10K-in-30-day-program.com. I'm going to tune in here and see if you guys have any specific questions for me. Da-da-da. Oh, it says my internet connection has been restored. So that's interesting. Hope the internet has been working. You guys can all hear me and see me. What's up? Lisa is in the house. Everyone can hear me. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to pop in any questions. There's always a bit of a lag time here with this rad Facebook streaming. Jane's got a great question. She says, what if you have never coached before? Well, that's a great question. Some of our clients doing the 10K program have never coached before. That's okay. You can, one of the things I suggest that you do, and you still need to get clarity on your niche. You still need to have a sales attraction system. What I suggest doing is maybe 1 or 2 free coaching sessions, and then get some testimonials from those people that you can use, and really just for your own confidence. So our program really helps women skyrocket their confidence and cash flow. And it's kind of a catch-22, right? Like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg here? And eventually you've got to put yourself out there. So if you've never coached before, I would recommend doing a few sessions to people in exchange, very clearly communicated, in exchange for written and video testimonials. And we show our clients how to do that. That way you can feel like, okay, this works, people enjoyed it, I have confidence, and then you're going to want to get out there and start being visible and selling your services. Great question, Jane. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Mia? Who else has a question for me? You guys can ask me questions about coaching, about marketing, sales, mindset. Patty says, battling the fear of ending up penniless and homeless, that I will fail and it will affect my son. Jessica, thanks for sharing that from Patty. You know, this is a really common fear I think most people have when they're starting something new. You know, you're moving out of the, like, it's kind of a catch-22, right? I have this quote on my desk. I have it like on every desk that I own. I have it in that room, in this room, at home. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And we're like human beings, these creatures of habit. So, you know, when you start a business, it's normal to have those fears. As a matter of fact, a lot of our clients are afraid of being judged, right? Who's going to buy from me? Who am I to be awesome and talented and famous? And right, that whole Marianne Williamson quote, like, who am I to be so amazing and, you know, this big rock star? And, you know, what if I fail? What if nobody likes me? What if this doesn't work? And what you're really dealing with as an entrepreneur is that fear of the unknown. And then what you're really dealing with is your false identity and the ego. This is what I love to coach on. Yeah, I'm going to teach you rad fucking sales and marketing. Yeah, you're going to make a lot of money. Yeah, but what you're really going to be is empowered. And empowered by how, you know, money is just one of the things you're going to create when you understand the trappings of the ego. And the ego keeps people right stuck in what I call the comfortable uncomfortable. And it does that with these 3 trappings. And you might want to write this down. And I even noticed this, like even myself, I've made millions of dollars. Okay. Millions. My highest grossing income month has been $390,000. Shit, I remember there were years where I did not make $390,000. I was bankrupt at one point. Okay. So, and yet there's still sometimes a part of me, and I notice when I go to do something new, that's like, oh shit, like I'm freaked out. And there's my ego. There's my false identity self trying to protect you, trying to rip you back into safety. And it does it with these 3 tricks, I call it, these 3 hooks. So the first hook is I need approval. I'm looking for approval outside myself. Those people don't like me. If I don't get that, the client's approval, or these people, my parents or the fucking neighbors, or who the fuck knows what approval, they'll kick me out of the tribe and I'm going to die. That's, you know, trap number 1. Trap number 2 is I need control. This is out of control. I feel out of control. I'm out of control. Oh my God. Boom. You know, I'm not going to do that because I'm out of control. Well, anytime you go to start something, you could be driving down the fucking road, you're out of control. You know what I mean? But boom, that's a trigger. Wanting control. And the third one is wanting safety. My God, this is not safe. You know, what if I fail? I'm going to launch all these Facebook ads. I'm going to invest in myself. And holy shit, what if it doesn't work? Well, yeah, okay, but what if it does work? You know what I mean? You could put your freaking pennies in either pile. What if it doesn't work and I fail? What if it does work and I win? You gotta. That's why I always say bet on yourself. You are the lottery ticket. The problem is you don't know how to scratch off your own fucking lottery card. You don't know how to become a conscious creator. You don't know how to use your mind. Your mind is using you. Your ego is using you, and it's not your fault. This is the biggest thing that entrepreneurs hit up against and don't know how to handle or tackle. That's why we say mindset is like, it's really everything. And it's when I started really diving into learning about resistance that things started happening. Money started showing up, clients, opportunities, and I started showing up and taking action, not from a place of like fear all the time, but from a place of flow and unattachment. And things magically started lining up. And I started to realize, wow, I'm really a conscious creator. And holy shit, half my life has been taken up by this needing people's approval and needing control and needing safety. So we do a lot of work on mindset with our clients, and it's totally normal, you know, that you would have this fear, and that just lets you know that you're about to do something really fucking big. and it scares the living shit out of your ego. And it should, I hope your ego shits itself to fucking death and dies. That'd be the best thing that could happen to you and your son. Great question. Paige says, in your experience, what's an example of the structure of a 5K offer? Great question. Well, Paige, it really, the structure that we teach our clients is a 90-day one-on-one program. Super simple. What you really want to get clear on is, what is it called? What are the results and the deliverables that people can expect once they've gone through this 90-day transformation with you? And a really simple format is 9 one-on-one coaching calls over 12 weeks. In the beginning of my business, I worked the first 3 weeks of the month. So I do a one-on-one call with my clients every week for the first 3 weeks. And the last week I took off, and I usually went traveling. I would take my knapsack and I'd fly into Kalalau on the Nepali coast and hang out there for a week and swim in the ocean and wash in the waterfalls and eat fucking fresh mangoes and just like zing myself out on the Hawaii vibes. So 3 weeks on, and then 1 week to work in your business building systems instead of doing the service delivery. And that's what I would recommend starting with until you get your first 3 to 5 clients and get some confidence on your belt. And then the structure moving forward, let's say for a 5K offer, and it really depends on your own level of like, do I feel confident delivering this value? That's really the key. That's really what you want to be looking at is, do I feel like I deserve this? Is this too much? Like, it's your own worthiness and deservingness. Yeah. Then we move people into a mastermind offer. So it could be, for example, a group coaching program where you deliver some content in a membership site and host live Q&As. And people may have a one-on-one call with you a month, or they may work with one of your coaches. And it really, again, it doesn't really matter. The price, I know it sounds crazy, but the price doesn't matter. What matters is that you're able to get your clients results. And that's about it. It doesn't matter if it's in a one-on-one setting or in a group setting. What matters is that you and your system and the support that you offer can get your clients results. So that's the biggest thing that you want to get clear on. What is the program? What is it called? What am I offering? What are my clients receiving at the end? Great question. Wendy says, do you help with creating a YouTube channel? No, I don't, but we do give our clients, one of the things that we see a lot of our graduates doing is, okay, now that they're clear on their branding and that they're clear on their message and who they are, they go and they duplicate that on Instagram and YouTube. So that's one of the benefits, is that once you do have this clarity, because that's, again, the number one thing that people, wow, does it take them like so long? And again, this is all about the ego, right? Oh, I don't want to get clear on my niche or my audience or my offer, because then I'm going to have to go out there and face rejection, possible non-approval. Oh my God, somebody might hate me. I'm out of control, not safe. So a lot of the reason that women don't, get the clarity that they need, or put themselves out there, or invest in the training or the mentorship, is because, again, they're stuck having their ego run their lives instead of being a conscious creator and behaving from an adult mind, making decisions that are just logical, business building, growth, mindset, strategy, profit, decisions. And it's totally unconscious, totally unconscious. And you start waking up to this, you're like, oh my God, I've been living in a fucking sci-fi movie. What the fuck? Life is magical. And it really is. We just hold ourselves back in our fucking comfort zone. Oh, so comfortable. Comfortable, uncomfortable is what I call it. All growth. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Jane says, I love this about the ego. Thank you. You're welcome. Any other questions for me, rock stars? Go ahead, drop them in the chat. You'll see that I'm really open with just about anything you guys have for me. I think the biggest myth in coaching is that, oh, I just have to get a funnel and some Facebook ads and it'll all work. But it's actually a lot more of an internal game. Entrepreneurship is like a full-on contact sport. And if you guys check out the website, 10K in 30-day program, I'm just going to drop it down here again for you in the chat. Watch some of the case study videos on there. You'll see our clients, say that's the biggest takeaway that they're taking from this course. Been the best course they've ever done in their whole life, because they learn how to unhook themselves from automatic, reaction mode instead of being in, conscious creation flow magic mode. We're like unlimited beings putting ourselves into a fucking comfort zone box and then complaining because life is unfair, because it's hard. Because it takes effort it's going to take effort to stay in your box. It's going to take effort to get out of the box. It's going to take effort. It's going to take reprogramming your mind. That's a daily habit. And you can program your mind. Some people's minds are programmed for following the rules and having a steady paycheck and complaining and drinking beer and complaining to their friends that this is as shitty as their life is. I decided a long time ago, that ain't gonna be me, folks. Maybe I came into I'm like a very different animal in my family. I'm like a completely different animal, which again is a huge, it's a huge stumbling block for entrepreneurs. They're like the black sheep of their family. A lot of people are entrepreneurs and their close friends and their close family they don't think like them. They don't take risks like entrepreneurs do. They don't bet on themselves. They don't invest in themselves. They take the safe route. So you're like this lone wolf ranger running around with a bunch of sheep who are like, play it safe and freak you out of making an important decision. That's like your higher power, your calling. You can't listen to those people, those naysayers. That's why having a tribe and a community is so powerful and important. All right, Casey says, my question is about offers. Kimberly says, so true. Yeah, right. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to your friends, and for sure don't listen to your family. Like, not unless they're making, millions of dollars as a coach, getting results for other people. I always say this, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, so many fucking people. The biggest problems I've ever fucking had, the most challenging fucking shit the bed times of my life have been when I listened to other fucking people over listening to my own intuition. The worst fucking shit of my life has been when I gave my power away and listened to what other people think or thought I should be doing instead of tuning in and listening to myself. And this is one thing, right? Listening to all these naysayers and all, they have such great intentions. Oh, be careful. Oh, what if you fail? Yeah, what if you fucking fly and get it right? That thinking is going to prevent you from winning as well. The other thing that happens when we're so caught in the ego that separates us from our oneness and tuning into our intuitions, you can't hear intuition anymore. You can't tune into intuition anymore. That's really fucking dangerous. You're lost. And most people are asleep, internally dead, or fucking lost. They are. Because if they were awake, in my world anyways, they wouldn't be out there working for somebody else, not being able to create their own freedom, not being able to live where they want to live. We have this incredible, amazing, COVID-19, to be honest with you, I've been having a lot of conversations with people that it's been such a radical blessing to align people and just rip away the things that aren't working, jobs, relationships, places that they lived, and really align them with how they want to be living. What do they want to be doing? New business opportunities online. You guys have this incredible opportunity to, the whole world's online now. My friend was saying the other day, oh my God, I don't even want to go grocery shopping. I just go on my app, click, 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 and I get the groceries are delivered. She goes, I never want to stop that. I don't want to talk to people some days. I'm like, that's great. All right. So just be careful. Don't listen to the naysayers. And you want to make sure that you're always tuning in to your intuition, you know, your divine, your soul knows what to do. We just, you know, and that's where money comes from. You take action. Money loves speed. Oh, listen to that. That's the worst thing you can do is not knowing what to do, not having the clarity. That's why I say clarity is power. When you know what to do, you can just, you know, commit, take action, even if you're afraid, and you are going to get results. You're going to move in that direction. It's going to all work out for you. But when you don't know what to do, that's like, shit, that's like the worst, whether it's in business or anywhere else in your life. And that, you know, when people show up and they don't know what to do, it's because they don't have that internal guidance system. They can't hear. And it's usually because the ego is ripping them around and needing approval, control, and safety. And they just can't even calm down enough to tune into their intuition. There was a great question that Casey asked, and the comments just came kind of rolling down. Jessica, can you hit repeat on that so I can see it, please? It was a good comment. It was about an offer. And the comments just kind of blah, blah, blah came flying. And then I can't go back. I don't know why when I'm on these lives, it only lets me do, like, you can't scroll through the comments. Oh, here it is. Thank you. So the question is about offers. I have a 3K program, but I'm turning down a lot of them because they cannot afford it. Should I create a cheaper program for them? My time is maxed out. I graduated your program last year. Oh, see, this is awesome. So what a great problem to have. You know, I have too many clients. My program is maxed out. What I would do is, well, number one of the things I would do is I would look at your marketing message and I would look at your ads tracking. We've been doing a lot of work on setting up a proper analytics so that you're only marketing to people who can afford your programs. So it's a combination of your message, a combination of your marketing, and also having the analytics. So we know, hey, you know, this ad going to this audience is where all of your clients are buying from. So push money there and don't push money on anything else. That'll save you a lot. And then of course you only have people showing up that can buy. The other thing that I would do, number one, you can filter people. And we teach this to all of our clients. Having a sales attraction system makes people, you know, apply to work with you. So you can just automatically disqualify people if they mark on their application that they're broke. And you can send those people to, you know, purchase something all by themselves so you can recoup your ad spend. So let's say you have like a $100, you know, masterclass that they can watch. And that way, you know, even if you disqualify them, they can go to another page where there's a video that says, hey, you know, thanks for applying. It's been I'd love to work with you, but this is a high ticket program. And you marked in your form that, you know, you live under a bus and you know, with 12 cats in a paper box, and it's not for you. But here's a really cool masterclass. You can buy it for $97. It's on sale. And it's going to help you get started. And then hopefully you come back and, you know, join us in the higher level mastermind when you have the resources to invest in yourself. Because really, you know, you're going to waste your time on the phone. They, you know, and they, for some reason, they're really attracted to your message. So there's something that you can sell them. And that's what I would do. And I would also really look at, you know, is it really because they can't afford it, or is it because, you know, are you really getting down to, is it really the audience, or is that just an excuse? That's something that you really want to look at. So we've got an advanced program for coaches, the Bikini Business Coach, and that website, bikinibusinesscoach.com. Let me see if I'm going to pull that one up. they're revamping the website here today, so it might work. The website's here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen as well for this. In this program, we teach more advanced sales, advanced funnel, mastermind. So bikinibusinesscoach.com is it's our year-long mastermind program. And this video is kind of funny. I'm blastering about my kitchen, but really about how do you set up a business at scale so that you don't burn out, so that you're not doing all the work yourself. And we teach a lot more advanced sales strategy, sales call objection handling. And this is where, you see people making $70,000 and made $15,000 in 5 days, $14,000 cash collected while I was out skiing, $35,000 in June, mind blown. Like, these are all of our higher level coaches who have taken our 10K course and want to continue. They want to just learn more with us. We already know your business. We know who your audience is, and we can help you dial in your paid advertising and help you with the other skills, like how do I build a team? Oh my God, how do I, manage a small team? Where do I hire them? Where do I pay them? Like a lot of people want to learn about hiring a salesperson or two, virtual assistants. How do I run masterminds? How do I have coaches work for me so that I don't have to do all of the work myself? So check out this website. There's some case studies here as well and videos, and then a place where you can apply. This is a really rad program. We have we've had some women just have outstanding results, $73,000 in March. So make sure anyways, you check out bikinibusinesscoach.com. If you think that, hey, this might actually be not just a bad audience showing up on my sales call saying they're broke. You might have something to do with your own sales skills. That's what I wanted to say. I love all these questions. Anybody else have another question here before we blast out of here? I love how we've had such a variety of people and questions. Some of our graduates tuning in here, which is totally rad. And some new people here as well. So rad to see you guys here and answer some questions. You can ask me any question about sales, marketing, mindset, habits, performance, profitability. Not so much on the Facebook ads. We have a team of people to do that. On the inside of our programs, I think one of the best ways that I can serve our clients is by having an all-star team. So when you work with me, it's not just me. You also get to work with our Facebook ad strategists, our copywriters, our mindset mentors. It's a whole team of people and women who are just like you, on this really kind of radical learning curve of changing their identity to like 6- and 7-figure boss, and looking at their worthiness, their deservingness, their leadership skills, up-leveling their marketing and sales skills. They are, how do I handle this kind of client? What do I do here? How do I learn copywriting? And what about this technology? And, it's just incredible to see women showing up, investing in themselves. It's not a cheap, our programs are not cheap. You think about the investment, well, it's cheap compared to, what you can create with it. I don't think people go out in the stock market and pull out, $500,000 in a year with no money down, right? They're going to have to either pick a freaking 1 in a million stock, or they're going to invest a shit ton of money and make like 6%, right? Coaching is the most incredible business model because you're really learning paid advertising, which is, wow, I'm going to invest, let's say $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in ads, and I'm going to put my message in front of thousands of people, get on the phone, enroll a few of them into my $5,000 or $10,000 coaching program. You turn $3,000 into $30,000. We're not going to do that in the fucking stock market. I don't think so. Not in 30 days, at least. Not in 90 days. Maybe in 9 years. You know what I mean? So I get excited about shit like that. I get excited watching our clients learn and blossom. And oh my God, I got somebody posted that. Oh my God, I got my first sale. Ah! You know, she was like freaking out. Ah, it works. I love seeing that. We have a celebrations channel. And, you know, it might not be a big thing for somebody like, oh my God, I made my first, you know, $2,500 coaching sale. Like, wow. Or, you know, my first $40,000 month. Everyone has a different level of like firsts, but it's certainly awesome to celebrate those big wins from women with women. All right, you lovers. Well, I think that covers it. You guys have been rad today. Thank you for tuning in here. My name is Vanessa Simpkins, again, from Take Your Power Back Now. Welcome on the inside here. If this is your first time catching one of our live streams in the Bikini Business Breakthrough Facebook group, the whole intention is to help you create your own portable, profitable business that you can rock in your bikini if you want to. It's what I did. I moved from Canada to Hawaii. Now I live in Northern California. Basically, take your business anywhere you want. You got a computer, you got an iPhone, rock and roll, man. And we cover everything here from mindset to marketing, sales, how to generate leads. You should check out what is this? There's a bunch of rad trainings in the announcements section. So if you enjoyed today and you want to learn more, be sure to check out the announcements tab where you'll find a lot more of these live streams. Usually come in here on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific. Thanks for tuning in, lovers, and we'll catch you guys real soon on the next live. Aloha.